Hello Capricorn, welcome into your yin yang reading. Now I can see in your yang realm energies, in those physical energies that may be manifesting at the moment, that it's been hard for you Capricorn, okay? We've got the Five of Wands, Nine of Swords, Four of Pentacles. Maybe you're kind of holding back from a situation because you don't want conflict, or maybe you've been thrown into conflict. Either way, I feel a lot of inner conflict, okay? I feel a lot going on in your mind space and a lot going on in your solar plexus, okay? So you may be feeling this adrenaline moving through your stomach area. I feel like you pulling back your energy from this conflict because it feels like a never-ending story here with the Six of Swords coming out here and the Nine of Cups. You are moving into a much more peaceful place where you can start to really think about what makes you happy again, okay? We've got the Nine of Cups here and the Nine of Cups in your yin realm. So this is your backstage area. This is where your guides are. This is where your higher self is. Now I feel like you've got a great maternal presence here, okay? Also, you've got a masculine guide, a really yang realm guide, okay, who's helping protect you, okay, and they're feeding you bits of truth, all right, and they know this is painful for you to feel these truths, but this beautiful goddess-like maternal energy, well, I'm going to call her a she, or I'm getting the tingles now. She's encompassing you. She's blanketing you while you go through something sorrowful, while your heart mends, okay? She's just flowing so much beautiful divine realm energy at you. Oh, intriguing. Okay, so this is definitely for a Capricorn who's been through it, all right? Nine of Swords leading to the Six of Swords. I'm going to clarify this Four of Pentacles here. I feel like you're really trying to avoid conflict here. Your goddess card is Queen Esther, the Morning Star. And the quote on this card is, "My ego is in service of my soul and I trust my soul's divine timing." So this is letting us know that, you know, sometimes when we get that energy rise up in us where we do have the urge to fight, or we do have the urge to fight back, I would say in this case, it's a good thing, okay? Don't let the spiritual world, you know, the modern interpreters of spirituality tell you that your ego is wrong and that you should just be a doormat and you should just rise above it, because realistically speaking, on the pathways we find ourselves on, sometimes we're called to fight, sometimes we're called to alchemize the situation in a different way, sometimes we are called to assert ourselves, to show people that we're not a pushover. At the same time, you don't want to give out all your energy to the wrong battles. But I do feel like you've got a strong, paternal, protective, masculine energy ancestrally here. Two of Pentacles, yeah, there's a sense of trying to hold back your energy rather than frittering it away on situations and storylines that will never work, okay? Each route you take, each pathway you take, it leads you to a dead end. One card after the Nine of Swords is the Ten of Swords. It's that total ending. All right, and I feel like you're kind of holding yourself back from that full betrayal because your instincts are guiding you. Six of Swords, you're being guided to a higher positioning, to wish fulfillment, and being reminded by your spirit guides that actually we're here on earth not to constantly battle for things that won't bring us any fruit or won't bring us any reward, but to remember we come here to fulfill our wishes. We come here to create the world we want through our consciousness. And we do it for our ancestors. They do it for us. We're all connected. So I feel like there's a situation here that you just can't win in, okay? And rather than fritter your energy, rather than let it destabilize you, I feel like you're holding back, and I feel like that's the right way to go. You're letting the momentum subside. So you're trying to stop the train and turn the train to go in a different direction. There's a lot of momentum here with this battle energy, with this Nine of Swords, stressful energy, sleepless nights. There's a lot of energy going in that direction. So I feel like you're doing the right thing by holding back your energy, letting yourself gain that equilibrium again, letting yourself be at peace, letting yourself find the stillness again. And with this Ace of Swords here, this is strong energy that your guides want you to remain in your truth, and remember that others don't have to agree with you for your truth to be your truth. Okay, we're all here to be unique. We're all here to have our own unique version of life that we're living through our eyes, through our senses, and that you need to You need to know that you're right to do that. You need to know that that's perfectly natural and normal for you to do that. No frittering the energy here. They want me to clarify this Three of Swords for you, Capricorn. Let me see. What is this Three of Swords? Okay, Eight of Pentacles. So, looks like something you really worked at hard. And we've got these two falling out on the floor here. Two of Cups and the Empress. You really worked at something really hard because you know you've got a lot of nurturing energy and you love reciprocity. That flow of humans when they're coming from the heart space. You know, it can create beautiful things, but I feel like those things can be created, just not. They can't be created in, you know, I'm going to call it like a movie, in a stressful movie with lots of fighting and stress. You know, we need to sometimes stop the boat, turn it around and find a new island to create a new movie on, okay? Because, again, your energy is very precious and it was being or could currently be being frittered away by people kind of, maybe they're trying to demand a response from you. Maybe they're trying to compel you to get involved in a conflict. You know, a lot of times people will dangle the carrot of cowardice like, oh, well, if you don't respond to me, it means I've won and it means this. It doesn't mean anything, all right? Because you're being guided by these beautiful, nourishing, nurturing, more feminine energies and being protected by this beautiful King of Swords, clear-minded, patriarchal, okay? That's been turned into a dirty word. But this is someone protecting you, containing you, okay? We've got the Moon card here. So again, from this specific Moon card, I'm getting really gentle, feminine guidance, soft guidance, okay? You might feel this in your stomach area when you're being guided, when certain energies visit you. I feel like you'll know. You'll know by how you feel because there's a buttery, soft, light, airy, almost like cream, you know, like a real whipped cream kind of energy that you may feel that's being applied to you through your magnetic field by this beautiful maternal, matriarchal energy that wants you to know that you are loved, that you are being protected, and that your dreams matter and who you are matters and what you want to achieve really does matter here. You've got the Queen of Swords on the bottom of this deck over here, showing me that there's something that needed to be regulated in your life. Someone needed to be shown that they can't come to you with the wrong energy. You're not going to alchemize with people on a low vibrational frequency. You're not going to let yourself get stuck in these labyrinths of pain, of confusion, having to, you know, really stand your ground with people and really let them know, listen, this is who I am and this is what I stand for. Well, you shouldn't really have to do that. You only have to do that when people are invasive, when people are forceful, when people try and force their will on you. Low vibrational energies who don't understand any other way of being, okay? What else for Capricorn? Queen of Cups again. Had Queen of Cups in the last reading I've done as well. There's a lot of goddess energy coaxing you onto this new path. They really want you to hold on to your enthusiasm, as much as that sounds like it could be, you know, a little bit testing for you at the moment to do that. But there's this sense of these maternal energies really guiding you, really loving you, really feeding you hot soup metaphysically, okay, non-physically, trying to patch you up, trying to send energy your way, trying to connect with you energetically so you can get back to seeing yourself clearly here. Empress, they want you to remember who you are. They want you to remember what you stand for. They want you to get free of this illusion, okay? There's a lot of noise going on here. A lot of people, it feels like they're howling at the door. They're getting into your phone, into your WhatsApp, whatever, and wanting to pull your energy from you. There's a sense of them wanting to confuse you. Now, a lot of people aren't conscious. You know, the unconscious ones, the low vibrational people, they're not conscious on a spiritual level of what they're doing. They just feel your energy and they pounce, very unconscious. So what Spirit is encouraging you to do, hold back from these people, slow the momentum down and turn the boat, okay? And let yourself be guided to much more beautiful islands of the soul. They keep giving me the island reference, all right? And it's funny actually, because I've just seen this treasure chest here on this Nine of Cups. They want you to remember what life's all about. Life is about the enjoyment. Life is about the fruition. Life is about you creating the things that make you feel really good. They want you to escape into your imagination, escape into daydreams And remember, your mind's that powerful that when you escape into daydreams, you're actually being a very powerful human being. You're not letting the 3D distract you. You are reaccessing your spiritual power when you allow your imagination to merge with you. Remember your dreams. Remember what makes you feel like you're flying. Remember what a reciprocal relationship feels like. Because when we've been dealing with lower vibrational entities, beings, whatever, energies working through puppets, because there's a lot of that happening, energies getting into people's magnetic fields, puppeteering them, they attack the light. It's pretty standard these days for that to happen. So they want you to really let your imagination take you on the wind, like a leaf blowing in the wind. Let yourself be whimsical, let yourself be recharged by that yin realm, by the non-physical. Let yourself remember who you are, Empress energy, once again. Okay, let's have a look what these oracles are telling us. Show me, please, for Capricorn. Show me for Capricorn. Listen, there's a huge protective force field over your whole life. There's a huge layering of protective energy all over you. And I'm getting the goosebumps again. Confirmation. You are so cocooned. You are so loved. We've got the view from above. Get the big picture. Again, there's that sense of daydreaming, of letting yourself flow into that non-physical world in your mind. And to understand that it is a real world. Your internal world is totally connected with what happens in the physical. There's no separation. And they want you to know that everything starts in the yin realm and then it manifests outside. Okay? So even if we let ourselves, you know, go through the motions of heartbreak, if we stay there too long, stuff starts to manifest in the yang realm. You know, you've got to understand, our ancestors see the big picture. Our spirit guides see the big picture. They know that our human emotions are temporary. They know that our human emotions have more to do with the lower vibrational fact that we're in physical format. And to hold a physical form, you have to be lower in vibration than the people who float in higher dimensions, okay? I shouldn't say float, that makes it sound too, you know, whimsical in a way. Because the non-physical world is so high vibrational that often these energies will come along to try and stop us manifesting a higher vibrational reality. Okay, but they want you to be the alchemist of your own reality, to remember what really is the truth. And the truth is, we come here to create our reality from a place of confidence, from a place of knowing. We've had a lot of information suppressed. We've got a lot of energies to deal with, and that's part of the process, okay? I feel like you know more what you do want now. And I feel like you've sent a lot of rockets of desire up or to your guides, to your light team, and they're holding your wishes. They've got all your wishes on the notice board, pinned onto the notice board of your soul. But there's definitely this sense that they want you to know your ego's good. You know, your ego protects you. Don't let anyone tell you ego's always bad. It's only bad if you're not self-aware. All right, so ego on a good person is a good thing because that person handles their ego in a high vibrational way. We can't separate ourselves from our ego. Don't listen to what anyone tells you about that, okay? Our ego can only be transmuted upwards, incorporated, integrated to higher and higher and higher levels. And often our ego is our indicator to get off of a path and find a new, more beautiful one. And I feel like you're going to recover quickly. I feel like connecting to these ancestors, just, you know, you could literally just be sat at home or wandering about, you know, the supermarket and think, ancestors, give me a sign that you're there. Ancestors, give me a sign. And you're connecting, you're strengthening, you're making a bridge from your consciousness that's aware of the physical back to the consciousness that is you, that will continue to be you way after this incarnation is finished. The yin realm is your real home, okay? And there's a lot of nourishment available for you there. Okay, Capricorn, let me pull from these compass cards. A little bit of advice for Capricorn. We have some advice for Capricorn. Aries, okay, warrior energy, putting yourself first, okay, numero uno. Now it's funny, they're giving me that Aries relates to this Ace of Swords card. You not being scared to be a warrior, you being confident that you're allowed to defend your life, that you're allowed to do what works for you. Now they're giving me a reference to the art of war, and some people don't understand that sometimes the best thing you can do is pull your energy back. Okay, know which battles deserve your focus and your time and know which ones don't. Now, everything is alchemical in our realm, okay, which is why people are so fascinated with war and with fighting, because ultimately anyone you meet, anyone you come across, you're alchemizing your energy with theirs. You're alchemizing your consciousness with theirs. And it becomes, you know, every battle can be transmuted up to a higher vibrational exchange, but we're essentially mixing energies with everything and everyone we come across, right? So you could say that life is purely alchemical. There's no escaping the magnetism, and it's okay. You have to learn to stand your ground. We all do. Eyes to see, and the 11th house. Okay. So I feel like you have a lot of non-physical friends, and I feel like some of them may be popping up on your timeline. We've got Oracle here as well. There may be a friend in particular who is helpful to you. The things they say, their voice, all right, they may point you in the direction of parts of yourself, or, you know, this doesn't mean that they're going to be telling you what to do, but sometimes just meeting someone, just hearing them talk, it unleashes something in us. It unlocks something that's on that same frequency. Okay, let me breathe. Spirit really gets into me in these readings. It's the throat chakra. There's so much they want to say. It can feel like a traffic jam in the throat. Let yourself go with the flow. Let yourself be inspired, okay? I feel like there are beautiful things around you to be seen. 9 of Cups energy. Keep refocusing over and over again on what you want, and don't let anyone tell you you're selfish, because that is what we're here to do. We're here to manifest what we want, and it's so important that the good-hearted people, that we manifest what we want, that we don't fall for it when we have narcissists calling us narcissists, for example. We have to remember we're entitled to do what is right for us. Now, even Jesus said your cup has to be full first before you feed others from the overflow. So this is about you filling your cup up, you knowing that you deserve reciprocal, beautiful energies. And I feel like you're creating a real Garden of Eden in your non-physical. I feel like, you know, you meditating, you realizing that the non-physical is just as important as the physical is really going to help you at the moment. There are definitely friends and energies you will connect with, and the things they say will be very important, very inspiring to you. This is also telling you to believe what you see. When someone shows you what they are, believe them. When someone really tries to betray you, as forgiving as you might be, believe that that's what they offered you. That's what they put on a plate. They fed you a plate of betrayal. You've got to look at it, see it on the table. They wanted to see you, you know, in a lesser positioning. They wanted, if someone wants to destroy you, believe them that they want to destroy you. And then take your inspiration and move on. Use your imagination and trust yourself, Capricorn. Really trust yourself here. Let me see. Moon card for Capricorn, please. Give me a moon card for Capricorn. There we go. Nice confirmation here to end the reading on. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. And look how beautiful this one is. And it's like a mermaid tail on a goat. All right, reminding you, yes, there's a physical world, but there's also this ethereal yin round world that just waits for you to connect with it, waits for you to have faith in it, so that you can really be what Source always intended us to be, what God always intended us to be, what we always intended ourselves to be, which was creators of our own reality. Knowing that our mind creates reality, knowing that the non-physical is so important. I feel like you are really going to move into a much better positioning now, Capricorn, okay? It's been lovely reading for you. Let's just rest that one there. And I hope this reading has helped uplift you somehow. All right? Lots of love.